Systolic blood pressure in adult humans is approximately normally distributed with a mean of 117 millimeters of mercury and a standard deviation of 16.4 millimeters of mercury. Number 1. Define a random variable x suitable in this context. Well, the context is pretty short here. Systolic blood pressure is what we're talking about, so the only thing that makes a whole lot of sense here is to make x the systolic blood pressure in adult humans. And that's measured in millimeters mercury. Number 2. X fits what distribution? Well, x fits, according to the statement here, a normal distribution. So, normal distribution with a mean of 117 and a standard deviation of 16.4. Number 3. Find the probability that a randomly selected adult human has systolic blood pressure above 130. That is high blood pressure. Okay, so to get an idea what we're looking at, we sketch a picture. So we have the normal curve looks something like this. The mean is 117. The standard deviation is 16.4. So one standard deviation above the mean is 117 plus 16.4, or 133.4, which means 130 is right about there, and the probability that x is greater than 130, that is the probability that the adult human systolic blood pressure, that's x, that x is above 130 is represented by this area here, because that's 130, and we're shading to the right. So that's it, according to the picture. Now, how do we calculate that? It's not asking us for an approximation based on our picture, but we can see from the picture it's maybe somewhere around 30% or so. So we should expect an answer somewhere around 0.3, which means if we get 0.001 for an answer, we know something's wrong, or if we get 0.8 for an answer, we know something is very, very wrong. So when we go to the computer to ask, and we shall ask GeoGebra for the answer. And in this case, since we have an area to the right of a line, that means we need to do 1 minus normal, and then the mean, standard deviation, and the x value for which we want the area to the right. So that's the command. Now let's get GeoGebra and put that in. And we can delete some of this stuff and just put that in. 1 minus normal with a mean of 117, a standard deviation of, what was the standard deviation? Standard deviation was 16.4. and the variable is 130. So 0.21398. 0.21398. So that's approximately 0.21398. So a little less than I thought. You know, this area again is just an approximation. So 21%.